Hey guys, what's going on? I am the FreezingCanadian, and as you can see, my whole squad is recons, and you can see why we are losing. Now, some of you might be asking, why am I going recon? Well, I'm going recon because I want to make recon a competitive class again. I want recon to be something more than it is. Now, what I mean by that is you can go on YouTube and you can see rants and you can see all sorts of videos saying how bad recon is, how recon players don't help the team at all, and I want to redeem that. Here is a video of the effective recon. Now, the effective recon, in my opinion, is capturing control points, killing enemies on those control points, and defending those control points. I don't think I say control points enough. But anyway, as you can see, I'm here trying to take out an enemy who just came on the control point. Me and this tank absolutely wreck him. But you can see that I'm going to be staying in the mid area of this game of Carg Island, which is between Charlie and Bravo flag. And you can see that I am trying to defend these flags. And it is incredible because, well, anyway, I guess I'll ruin the end for you. We do get a win, and we end up quad capping them back. And it's incredible because basically me, myself, and I, no help to my 3 other squad mates in Kingdom Come for any help on capturing these control points. I successfully captured and defended Bravo and Charlie as a recon, and I don't want to sound like I'm the best battlefield ever or anything, battlefielder ever. I want to say that the recon is a viable class to play as, because here I have the, I believe it's the 3.5 zoom scope on the M98B, and you can see that I run up, I get in their face, and I'm not an aggressive recon, I'm not quick scoping. I try and take them out from a distance, I try and keep my ground, but I do get on the point and cap. I don't kill them and walk away. I do get in their face and kill them. And it's just a lot of stuff combined to make the recon effective in this game that I played. And I'm trying to wrap my head around on why people don't do this, because the only viable reason that I could see is the point system in Battlefield. Now, if you guys have ever played Recon, you know the point system where if you get a marksman headshot from far range, then you essentially get a ton of points. Now, if you get it from 300 meters, let's say, that's a 300 marksman headshot, 100 points for the kill, so you're at 400, 410 for a headshot. So literally you have 410 points from 1 kill. Now that might be your 1 kill every 3 to 5 minutes, but still you have 410 points, where me, I could kill a guy, cap a point, and that's still only 350. Not even, well, somewhat close, but it's still relatively far away. And that's one of the big things that I think needs to be changed in the upcoming patch. That would really, I would really look forward to that, because the recons are rewarded too much for playing too little. And we should have better rewards if you're an objective recon. If you're a recon who can actually go out in the front lines, who can hold his ground, who can defend control points in conquest, or actually cap points in, or not cap, but destroy in rush, you should be rewarded more than a camper out on the hill on Karg or Caspian border or anything like that. You should have more points overall than them, but usually it doesn't end up that way, and that's what's unfortunate, and that's why Recon gets so much public ridicule, I believe. Now, let's talk about the motion beacon. The motion beacon is a wonderful thing. You can get so many points from it, but our recons use it to put it behind them so they don't get butt raped by some random guy running up in the hills with C4. That shouldn't be where it is. It should be down on the objective so your teammates know where the enemy is. This combined with the MAV in most people's mind is just something you set on the ground next to you so you can hear if people are, or see if people are coming at you. You should be able to, or most recons should have the initiative to take the MAV up in the sky and actually do work with it, actually spot, actually help their team win a game with it. So I think another thing that's wrong with the point system in Battlefield is the equivalent of spotting bonuses. If you're in an MAV and you're spotting, you should get probably around 50 points, I would say, because that would be a fair thing. 50 points for spot, motion assist on the MAV, that's 30, you have 80 points right there. That is almost a whole kill. That will you will have so many more of those and so many more points compared to if you just sat in the hill and shot random luck shots at people. That would definitely make a bigger initiative and drive for people to spot. Now with the motion sensor, I would at least bump it up to 40 points per motion sensor, something like that, because it's only 30 right now, and I can see the motion sensor shouldn't be a giant point bearer, and I can understand why, because that wouldn't be fair to other classes and everything like that. But definitely the MAV should have between 50 and 80 points per spot, no matter what the case. So I really think that would help even out the Battlefield Recon. Now another thing is a new gadget. We have the spawn beacon, and oh, the spawn beacon is great, and we need the spawn beacon, and it lets us spawn back up in our sniper perches after we've been shot by another sniper 500 meters away. Terrific. I mean, come on guys, are you really thinking that this is the best gadget and the only gadget Recon should get? This is ridiculous. We can spawn back right into where they are. We should have a limit on these, on how many times you can spawn back in on one of them. You should have so many spawns per beacon. It's ridiculous. And if you did have a limit on the spawns, you might think twice about using it. Do I really need to go spawn up there, or should I spawn down on the control point and help my team out? If you do spawn up there, look, the kid's gonna have to take another 15-minute walk to get back up to his little perch or whatever he was hiding in. So that gives you another incentive to do this. The less, if there is a reason to make, or if there is a possibility that getting to your sniper perch becomes 10 times more difficult after so many respawns, then that would deter people. I mean, look at this guy. He's finally gotten out from his little cubby way up in, I don't know, the mountains, I guess you could say. I don't know what you call it here on Karg. But he's finally left the mountains. He's no longer like a Yeti up there. He's come on down to the ground, and he's actually helping to take out some of the enemies on Bravo. This is awesome. This gameplay should be encouraged, and for some reason we lack that encouragement, because we, and I'm talking about recons that play the objective, or at least try to play the objective, don't get rewarded as much as recons who sit in the outfield. Now I want to talk about a new gadget real quick, and if you've played BC2, you know the C4 is awesome, and that's just a fact. Now I think we should have something to be able to disable tanks, and maybe like a beacon you could put on it, and an electric beacon of some sort that can actually zap the tank, and you have to remove the beacon somehow. But that's just my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's the ending. We win. Not top score, but I joined halfway through. Anyway, I'm the FreezingCanadian. Stay tuned for Armored Kill on September the 4th, I believe. And peace.